this was the time to create pressure on them so they exit. And actually, to be honest with you, after 15 months, the same thing happened. Bill Clinton came in with an anti-war slogans because he utilized all his efforts and all his campaign being an anti-war, anti-Gulf War slogans. So he was not here to order new troops in new wars. But as I told you, the state policies have to continue. So he remained quiet. He said okay to the troops which were already present there, and they started constructing their bases there. With the aid of US military troops and forces from other nations, the United Nations succeeded in distributing desperately needed food to many starving Somalis. However, with factional fighting still continuing and the United Nations without an effective agenda to resolve the political strife, there seemed no clear end in sight to Operation Restore Hope when President Bill Clinton took office in January 1993. Bill Clinton for the next 6 months was involved in a lot of peace deals across the Middle East and Africa. Locally, he promised the nation that he will bring the troops home. He wanted himself to be seen as a peacekeeper, a negotiator, a person who wants to end all wars and bring the Americans back to their families. In my opinion, it was just an image he wanted to create because he had a lot of lobbies pressurizing him to continue these wars as they benefit from these wars. In Middle East, the Gulf War I has ended, but Saddam Hussein was still in power. The Americans constrained their war in just liberating the Kuwait. They did not go further in disposing Saddam Hussein from power. Saddam Hussein also went quiet and underground. He did not mess with the Arab nations and actually accepted the defeat in order to be left in power and fight another day. So all the Arab nations, they were afraid and they wanted American help to be there, present with them side by side in case Saddam Hussein again choose to attack them. And you later know that the Gulf War II did actually happen. We will just take ourselves in the domain of Somalia. In Somalia, things were different. It was a civil war going on between two factions and a famine across Somalia for the common Somali people. So this was a different kind of mission. Still, Bill Clinton was very clear on this. He did not want the war to continue and he did want to pull the American troops back even from Somalia stage-wise. So he was lobbying and pressurizing the United Nations to pledge more troops, bring in more troops from other countries so Americans can pull back and they can take over. To the good luck of Somalis and Americans, Pakistan Armed Forces were also enlisted to join the peacekeeping missions in Somalia. And this is how I, as a young Pakistani officer, reached Mogadishu in UN peacekeeping mission.